Welcome to Thrive, an online urban garden facilitating cooperative gardening projects on a single 2-acre plot for some 40 members. The individuals live in close proximity to the garden, but have developed this online solution to provide support in its many physical endeavors, and a place to share knowledge, expertise, and information that is freely available to all its members. Within Thrive, there are many different points of entry and levels of participation. All can learn to grow in Thrive, no matter age, experience, or knowledge. There are professionals, novices, single gardeners, groups, and families. The online community facilitates group interaction, physical help, education, and shared knowledge on mobile devices like the iPhone and iPad. These digital solutions serve individual needs, helping to build a greater sense of community. Lauren is married with 2 children. She has gardened for 12 years in her own backyard and now is a part of the Thrive community. Lauren prefers to garden a small plot within the larger Thrive garden by herself, but enjoys being part of a larger community of people who care for the earth. She keeps all her tools in the community shed, where people can borrow them by logging into the hub or by communicating via a mobile device. When Lauren is out in the garden, she is able to see all her tools in the community toolshed at a glance by using her phone. If she takes something new to the garden, she can also photograph it and upload it before placing it in the community toolshed. If she needs an item she doesn't have while out in the garden, like gloves for her kids, she can do a search and find exactly what she needs without walking to the shed, which happens to be on the other side of the garden. If she finds what she's looking for, she can save time by directly borrowing the tool without even scheduling time to meet the owner. This community toolshed not only saves gardeners time, it makes tool sharing really easy and efficient. Now let's say Lauren is at home and she's planning to go to the garden the next day. She can see what tools are in the shed without walking the long distance to the garden. Moving to the right will scroll the images to the left. Lauren can easily see what's available if she needs to borrow. Let's say Lauren wanted to borrow the spade. She can click Borrow. She can read user comments. Lauren can also check on her own tools in the shed by clicking My Tools. Here she can see by scrolling left and right all of her tools in one place. She can see what's in and what's out. If she really needs the hoe for her project in the garden, now let's say Lauren needs something she doesn't have, maybe a larger watering can than she already has. She can search and the hub will present a selection of watering cans that belong to the community. The big silver watering can looks good. By selecting that image, Lauren can see at a glance all kinds of information like size, weight, and user feedback. If she likes what she sees, she can enter times when she needs it and borrow it from Gareth. all without having to make long and arduous trips to the community shed. Meanwhile, in another part of the city, Dave and his friends are wanting to start a garden plot. They're fed up with eating fast food and want to share a garden space on Thrive to grow their own. Using the hub, they can begin the journey of creating their own garden space. This part of the hub serves as a way to organize a large amount of people gardening in one community. Dave can see who's gardening where, so he and his team have a better idea of who to set up next to. The Radishels have been gardening for 3 years and have 3 pros on their team. This could be advantageous to Dave and his novice friends. So Dave is going to select the free space above the radishels. By clicking the open space, Dave is able to confirm that this plot is indeed a good one, that it has been taken care of, and it's good ground for what he wants to grow. Now Dave can claim his plot of land. He can name it, and his plot is claimed. Dave can come back to his plot at any time, and assuming he's logged in, he can edit what he's growing in the garden. If Dave has just put in 2 tomato plants, for example, he can drag and drop those plants right where he planted them. This information is also stored on Dave's iPhone and will alert him when the plants need attention. Dave and his group can even log into their plot when they are out and about, using an iPad. Maybe they want to claim another plot. So they go to the garden. They can see who is gardening where by tapping, and they can decide whether or not they want to garden next to those people. Again, they like to be near people who know what they're doing. So they're going to claim the spot right next to the herb family. They will also be able to see who used to garden the plot they want, and if they like it, they can claim it and name it. They can also put vegetables in place using the iPad by dragging and dropping them. This will allow the system to give Dave and his friends alerts, such as when they should water their new tomato plant, or what bugs might be eating their lettuce. Whether they're at home or mobile, the hub and iPad offer Dave and his team a great resource to see what's happening in their new garden. These tools will allow Dave and his team easy access to a wealth of knowledge and a great community, all talking the same language. The Thrive community benefits all its members in many different ways. The hub allows users the luxury to see what's going on in the garden when the weather is bad. You are able to share tools with a knowledgeable community. And even if your expertise is low, you can grow your own garden near someone who knows how. The online solutions facilitate a greater sense of togetherness in the gardening world. By joining Thrive, you will not only be exposed to a new world of healthy eating food, because you're growing it, you will meet other like-minded people who enjoy gardening just as much as you do.